Hey there, I'm Dr. 𝒠𝒐𝒻𝒄𝒄 from Family First Chiropractic, and I'm here today to talk to you about teens and their phone posture. I don't know if you knew this, but studies have shown that up to 75% of America, this is how they actually use the restroom now. You know why that study is only 75%, Fred?
Why?
Well, because other studies show that up to 25% of people lie on surveys. So. All right. When they're in this posture, and research published by the Centers for Disease Control has shown that children between the ages of 15 and 18 will be on their phones up to 7.5 hours a day. That's per week, a full-time job plus overtime. Right? What happens over time, though, is by rolling these shoulders forward, allowing his head to come forward, puts endangering stress on his thoracic spine, his cervical spine, and on the discs in between those spaces, causing early onset degenerative disc disease. So ideally what we'd like to have is for the phone to elevate in front of the face so the head is above the shoulders, above the hips. However, anyone who is a parent of a 15 to 18-year-old will know that this isn't very realistic for very long. So what we'll show next is an alternate posture. One thing we can do is place some pillows underneath the arms so that now Fred can rest his elbows there comfortably, keeping his phone upright, head and neck level, reducing the strain on the cervical spine. Another option we'll show is going to be on the floor if you want to use it for longer. An alternate position you can utilize if your teenager is going to be using the phone for an extended period of time is lying flat on the floor with a pillow propping up underneath the chest, which allows then the spine to stay in a straight line with the head above the shoulders, above the hips, and then he can comfortably prop on his elbows and utilize the phone in that manner, taking the stress off of that cervical spine and thoracic spine. The final position we'll show is what we call the nosebleed position. Fred on his back holds his phone up over his face. Now, Fred, do you know why we call this the nosebleed position? Yeah, because you get tired, drop your phone. Now you know you're done using your phone. If you have questions about your teenager and how to properly use, I can't believe you actually dropped it. If you have questions about how to properly use tech devices with your teenager and children, please comment below and we'll reach out to you.